What's up? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Rebel Signals broadcast. And today I'm going to show you a message that you can send to your brand new connections that's going to let you know if they're interested in buying from you right away without hurting, without compromising any kind of relationship with them. If anything, making that relationship even stronger. Because let's face it, you probably get a ton of new connections that just go by the wayside and nothing ever happens and you never talk to them again. And many of those are potentially dream clients that would love to work with you if you would just so ask. So I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. Now, know that I am testing this. It's working out, but I'm testing it. And that's what I'm always doing. I'm always testing new things, testing new strategies, new marketing strategies, sales strategies, DM strategies, content strategies. This show, as you might have seen, is new. It's my second week, but I love it. Going into my power here, into my alignment. Even this graphic right here, this dream client DM strategy graphic. Hey, I got this background from a workshop that I was doing that I did last week. And then I asked Canva to create an AI image of a boy jumping, raising his fist. And then I used the background remover tool so that I could put it in the middle of this graphic. And now I've got this nice graphic that probably stopped the scroll for you to watch this video. So that's what I'm doing. That's my mission. I'm here to test new things, see what works, and then pass it on to you guys. Okay, so let's get to the message here and the story. So what happened is I'm going to share my screen is what is happening here. Share screen, this one, boom. Okay, so this screen here, this is a list of about 100 new connections that I had to get back to. That I had to get back to that I set up an automated connection request. So I did it without the connection request, had zero message in it. They accepted the connection. And then when they accepted the connection, I sent them a message that is the message that I'm going to show you. So that asked if they wanted to work with me, basically. So of these 100 people that I sent that message to, 13 of them said that they were open to hearing more about what I could offer them. So is okay, 13%, sure, pretty good. And then I went through these people. Some of them I just didn't feel were the perfect fit, that were like worth the time. But about 6 of them so far have been. So those are the ones that I sent a Loom video to. So, okay, let me show you how this went. So, oh, dang. Man, sometimes I forget to share the screen. Okay, new show as you're learning here. Okay, so 13 here, already explained this, said yes to more info. And then some of them I didn't want to reach out to, didn't think it was worth it. 6 of them said yes, that I did want to send the Loom to. Okay, so moving on to the example, let's share this tab. So, okay, now here's the message that I sent. So here, glad to connect. Because after they accepted the connection request, glad to connect. Just want to be upfront that my main objective here, Matt might even be watching this right now. Just want to be upfront that my main objective here is to help my connections land more whale clients from their LinkedIn audience. So, got to ask, is that something you want to hear more about? I have a couple ideas about your marketing that can help if you're open to hearing them. If not, or if now isn't the right time, no worries, just let me know. Happy to keep in touch. So here's the thing. If you've got all these new connections coming in, why just let them go to the wayside? Now you could, start a kind of conversation where you're doing the thing like, hey, do you like ice cream? I like ice cream too. Hey, let's talk about it on a call sometime. Which typically, I've tried that. A lot of people that have tried that, it doesn't go anywhere. So I think what's much better and what is proven to work a much better is if you're upfront about who you are and what you're doing. If you're on here running a business and you have an offer, you might as well ask them if that's something they're interested in. Because when you do it in this way, where you're saying, hey, if now's not the right time, no worries, you're not hurting the relationship if they say no. What's the worst that could happen? Is they just say no. And then that's totally fine. And then you're still connected. But if you just let it go and you think, oh, maybe they'll see my content one day, Maybe they'll reach out, well, what if they would have said yes, like right now? So you might as well ask, because then they're like, you're connecting with you. They're interested in you right then. That's the time to ask. So you might as well. So then you can ask, and then Matt here's like, sure, feel free to share some thoughts. Happy to see what you have in mind. Great. So then what I do when somebody opts in, when somebody says that they're interested in hearing what I have to say, I send them a Loom video. I don't just send them another message. I send them a video. Now, this is also working really well, but again, something that I'm testing. All of my results in the past have been from sending another text, another type of message. We'll get into that, especially a lot next week, because I'm going to go over like everything that I do with DMs next month for my new funnel audit intensive promotion. But for now, just know that I'm sending them a video, like giving them an idea. I'm just saying, hey, I've got an idea for you. And I'm sending them a video about this idea custom to them. How cool is that? How much better is that to actually get a video from someone that's actually talking about something that can help them specifically than just another generic thing? But I'm not going to send this video off the bat. I'm only going to send it after I've said, this is what I do. Here's what I'm about. Are you interested? Then they say yes. Then it makes sense to send this video. So here, I send the video, and then Matt says, yep, thanks. I'm having a tough time picturing an offer that we could present to get this attention. Because in this video, I'm talking about this specific style of offer that I think is going to work really well for him. And I say, okay, gotcha. Well, I think this style or this style could work well. Are you open to doing a coffee chat? And I can explain more. So, obviously, I don't want to explain this stuff over a DM. It doesn't make sense. So the best way, the natural next step in this conversation is to have a quick coffee chat. I've taken the time to give value and to show that I know what I'm talking about, and, build some trust or rapport here. So, hopefully Matt says yes, and we can, have a conversation. Now, here's another way that it could look. Now, if someone doesn't say yes right away, I sent the same message, I have 2 follow-ups that I send. So if the one here, no worries, just let me know. They say, hey, any interest, or is there something else you have in mind, just want to keep in touch for now? Or if you never want to hear from me again, that's cool too. Just let me know. So what a great message here. It's like, maybe that first thing isn't exactly what they have in mind, or maybe it's just not the right approach, the right idea. So I say, is there something else you have in mind? Maybe they're like, oh yeah, Ryan, cool, but landing more whale clients from the LinkedIn audience, that's not real. I'm really more interested in just like my content strategy. So I said, okay, or is there something else you have in mind? Or if they're not really interested in anything right now, they just want to accept my request, then I say, okay, well, or just want to keep in touch for now. Giving them those options, being non-pushy at all, but just letting them know that I'm here to help. Maybe you just want to keep in touch. Or, I just say this too, or if you never want to hear from me again, that's cool too. Just let me know. I'm saying that because I really want an answer. Like, I want to know, do you want some help, or do you never want to hear from me again? Like, let me know what it is so that at least we are on the same page. At least I know whether maybe I should just unfriend you as a connection. Because some people, they say, I'm not interested. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to remove you as a connection because you saw me and exactly what I do. It's in my headline. You accepted my connection request. If after these you're not interested in anything, I'm just going to remove you as a connection because there's no point of us being connected. I'm here to help people with their marketing and sales and build their business. And if you just blindly accept connection requests, then I don't even want you in my network. So I do that. And then I do one more follow-up, just like their first name and a question mark. Just to just one more, just let them know, because a lot of people are busy. A lot of people don't get to messages. A lot of people, all that stuff. So then, Pedram says, hey, Ryan, hope you had a lovely weekend. Sorry for the delay. Have been away. Been trying out a few things with my marketing. I'm curious to hear what you've seen that's given you ideas. Warmest wishes, Ped. So then I said, Ped, the video, and Ed, I hope you're watching this. I hope you do want to get in a combo. So, you find gold like this when you actually reach out to these people you want to work with and you take the time to send a video like this. I sent it to him and I got to follow up with him. So here are my ideas. Would love to connect more over a Zoom. And I sent this yesterday. So maybe he'll respond. Hopefully you're watching, Ped. Check this out. Or maybe I'll send him, I'll send him a follow-up later today. I typically do that within 24 hours. So what could also happen, maybe they are just not interested. So Go like this, send that first message here, any interest. And then, Shelly says, hey, happy to stay connected, but I don't need your services at the moment, which is fine. She responded, happy to stay connected. She doesn't need it now, and that's fine. She'll be in my list, in my following. When I do my search on Sales Navigator for the right people to reach out to again, she'll show up, and maybe it'll be the right time later. But the point is, I got this response, and now I know where she stands. I know where our relationship stands, and that's really important because it clears my mind, frees me up to go after the people that really do want to work with me, and the ones that aren't, I put on a follow-up list. All right. So, oh man, that was a really small screen there that I was showing. Anyway, okay, guys, learning, testing, sharing things with you. I hope that was all good and made sense. So yeah, see you tomorrow.